Good morning. Sunday morning. I've been up for like an hour, but just like laying because it was comfortable. And fuck it, why not? Fairly big day today. Not that big at all, really. We have a friend coming to help us till the gardens. We're moving new gardens. I showed you last week in the video. Where they're gonna go. So I've got someone coming with a big tiller that goes on the back of the tractor. His tractor, I should say. And make the job a lot easier. So right now, before that, I'm just making coffee. It is easily one of my most favorite rituals, habits to do in the morning, I guess. So come along with me. I'm gonna time lapse it and shit so you don't have to see the whole process.
You can't come in until Stone Cold says so. This room is off limit. If you think you're tough enough, step up, son.
So we had to go to the other room to grind the beans. Shane is still sleeping upstairs, and it wakes her up. Anyway, yeah, fresh ground beans every morning in a mocha pot. It's the only way to make coffee, in my opinion. If you don't agree with that, you're wrong. We use beans from Pilot Coffee. That is what Shayna uses at Rebel, and what they sell there. And that's what I use because they taste the best. So, I'm going to end this here while I get this ready so I'm not distracted. Now we're going to go see what Vinny's up to. You're just going to follow me along all day today, I think. Probably be a fairly long video. Every morning, belly rubs, your biggest smile. Good morning, buddy. You're pretty clean this morning, huh? So, we're off to a good start to the day. We got the coffee. Great, nice cream. Out, just measured for where the garden's gonna go to the exact. And wasn't paying attention when I was pulling the measuring tape out. Apparently you're not supposed to go past that stop thing. Never done that before. So we're gonna fix that before we do anything else. All fixed. Turns out not that hard to fix a measuring tape. So it's, I don't know, 8:30? This young buck is out doing his thing, being a big dog. This is his morning adventure. Some sort of animal leg. Just had to get away from him. Don't even know what that is. Like, yeah. Yeah, always an adventure. Seeing what he's chewing on. It's kind of what he's, yeah, I don't know. It's gross. So today got off to a really good start. Everything was ready, everything was prepared. Sun was shining, a nice breeze. We started her off. got about this much done. And then a set pin on the rototiller, my buddy's rototiller. Went on him. Local hardware store unfortunately didn't have one, so we are at a standstill right now. He's hoping to come back down Wednesday night possibly and finish this up, get it all done. It's gonna be, I don't know, 35 by 25 or so. So we're actually gonna go a little bit further. You can see that kind of dead patch of grass there. We're actually gonna bring it out a little bit further and go all the way to, there's a little cement pad here that we're gonna do it. And that'll be for the veggies and whatnot. This here is all the compost I took off the trailer that my wife's business partner's parents brought us. See, it's all ready to go. It's gonna be a perfect day. But we all know there is no perfect days. So what I'm gonna do instead is I tried to do another patch over on the other side of the barn that's gonna be for our berries and vegetables. I tried to bring up the sod like a dummy, inexperienced dummy, with the tractor bucket, and it didn't go so well. So we're gonna back drag it so that he can get in there and fix it, and then we're gonna probably finish cutting the grass, and that'll be kind of it. We got to do under the trees there. I got to get rid of that limb. That's one thing I do have to do today, actually. And then we've got to do behind the barn here. Make sure this hay field doesn't get any worse. This is going to take some time. So that'll be that. When we went up to the hardware store, Vinny, the big dog, decided to follow us. So my wife had to chase him in the big van there. And fortunately caught him before he hit the highway, because it is a fairly busy highway. So that is that. So there it is. Going right through a branch here. Jesus. Just a big old tree going behind us. This is a pretty big limb. I didn't think it was that big. She's a good size. Be a lot of wood there. All right, we got that limb all limbed up. I don't know if that's what you call it, but she's all cut, split. Branches all done on there. That's a burn pile for this winter. All this shit is mostly wet, so she won't catch, and don't want to do her in the summer. So we're gonna do her in the winter and see how fucking scary that gets. Yeah, so that's done. There is cousin working the fields before planting. So we're just gonna go in and bring this load up the bucket, and put her in the wood pile, and then eventually we'll just pile it up. We're gonna have to split a lot of it. Some of it'll be just good kindling, and that's it for right now. All right. Okay, so we got that done. So all the wood's in. Amazingly, it fit all in the bucket, so that's fantastic. Which means it's not actually that much wood. Probably maybe a couple of days here, depending on how cold it gets. So we're gonna go in for lunch. Gotta hydrate. It's hot. Yeah, that's yeah. This is what Shannon made me for lunch. Raw spinach, radish, and an egg salad sandwich. Yeah, I'm chewing my mouth full. I could eat a whole box of raw spinach. I don't like vegetables that much because all they're vegetables and they suck. But spinach, I'll eat a whole fucking box all day long. This is where Lars is most happy. All right, it's I don't know what time it is. Doesn't fucking matter. It's Sunday. Got the grass cut, finished, nearly complete. And when I say complete, I'm changing up a little bit from what I did last year. Show you here. So this area, you saw this area from down there when it was a fucking hayfield. So we got her trimmed down. I'm one of these bad boys. So yeah, we got her trimmed down. She'll be in a lot better shape next time we cut, probably next week sometime, obviously. Used to do all this back here too. I did it all last year, not every single fucking time, but my father-in-law, he he kept this pristine. He was absolutely the best grass cutter there was. The lawn was never better. It was like a fucking golf course. So what we did is we cut paths in this long fucking all this shit, because the cousins come down quite a bit on their side-by-side and other vehicles to get through for a visit, bring stuff down, check on crops, whatever. So we yeah, cut paths all the way down. The two properties connect at the back, and if you go up all the way around here, you can go along the river flats, and it'll go right up to the back of their property. So yeah, at least that's done. I think I'm probably just gonna leave it this way for this year, and just let nature be nature. We got some nice wildflowers growing over there at the silos, so we're just gonna let them do their thing. Yeah, and let nature do nature. So that is about it. Wednesday, hopefully Tim's coming back to do the finish the garden up, and then we can get it planted next week. Get that done. I do have to get some topsoil to do potatoes. We're gonna do the potatoes in old tires. My mom, she got her tires changed out, put new ones on there last year or the year before, and I've seen this method on YouTube, and also heard from a buddy. So you just plant them in one tire, let them grow up, and then put more topsoil on, and they just do the tubing method. So hopefully that works out quite well. Well, that's all I got. It was yeah, I guess busy, productive day. We're gonna go inside. Shayna made, what'd she make? Oh, jalapeno poppers and wontons. So she's putting those in the air fryer. That's gonna be awesome. All right, bye.